was a good week for Kentucky men's basketball after a 3-game home losing streak, which hardly ever happens in Rupp Arena. Kentucky rebounds with a solid win over a good Ole Miss team at home and then goes on the road and scores one of the most impressive road wins of the season. UNC Wilmington's the only team I can think of that might have a better one. But it was a great performance by Kentucky on the road. Really good defense, held one of the top offensive teams in the country to 59 points, which leads to the question, does Kentucky have its groove back?
I'm not ready to go to groove. Let's come back in a week for that, but I'll say they have respect back, and that was evidence on Monday when they jumped up to 17 in the AP Top 25 poll. They moved up to computer rankings. They're going to have to win against LSU on the road this week and then beat Alabama at home on Saturday. Then they'll have their groove back. But as you mentioned, defense is where it's at. That's been the big struggle for this team all year. They've had a top 20 offense for most of the year. If they can just begin to stop some people, then they'll have their groove back.
Yeah, and it's not a question of shutting people down cold, although they really frustrated Auburn on Saturday. But what they just need to be good, and they look to have done that. They've jumped 45 spots in defensive efficiency in Ken Palm in 2 weeks, so they've made a significant improvement. These are good basketball players. They just haven't been good defenders. But if you have good players, you've got something to work with, and John Calipari does. Beyond that, they've been hitting the boards better. They kept Auburn off the offensive glass. They're getting to 50-50 balls. They're playing more physically, which is something that John Calipari wanted. They do those things, they'll be a dangerous team come tournament time, and they are right now. If they continue to do those things, you can keep following them at our website, WDRB.com. Just go there and click on sports.